What? What did I? What happened? What is this?
I don't know. It didn't play the intro, but we
Oh,
live.
hey, what's going on, y'all? Are we live? Bienvenidos, bienvenue. Welcome to Burn It Down with Kim Brown. This is the Friday edition of Burn It Down with Kim Brown, BIDWKB. This is the place where we set oppression ablaze. Oppression is daring us at this point. Hey, hey, stop that at stop all that. Come on in here, y'all. I don't know what happened to the intro, but no worries. We don't really need it. That's that's the fancy stuff. That's the bells and whistles. I'm just used to cracking the mic. And well, there's a camera there too. So open Google Docs. So let's get this shit cracking. Come on in here, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Let me know where you are watching us from tonight. If you happen to be stateside, what is the fascism looking like in your neighborhood? Because in my neighborhood, the shit doesn't have to be literally coming down my street for you to be able to feel the tension in the DC metro area. And whereas the so-called federal takeover is happening within DC proper, you better believe that ICE agents are absolutely ramping up their activities in Maryland and Virginia. To the extent that they ever ramp down can certainly be debated, but it is absolutely not a cute situation, and I am pretty convinced that there's a lot of misrepresentation on the media, not really speaking to actual Washingtonians who live in the neighborhoods that are being primarily targeted by Trump and his Gestapo goons, right? Now, what they're telling you on the news, especially if you're not from this area, they're telling you that the National Guard, the Alphabet Boys are being stationed and heavily concentrated around the tourist areas, the monuments and such. To the extent, yeah. But as y'all have seen from watching my humble program, no. They are all in Northeast, they are in Deanwood, they are in Anacostia, they are uptown, they are in Petworth, they're in Shaw, like they're and the goal obviously is multifold, but in part it is to put district residents in fear. And I really believe that Trump and his fucking Confederate clan really think that they are going to kick off the race war or the civil war right here on the streets of Washington D.C. because make fucking sense. Crime as has been presented as the reason for the season, the reason for this federal takeover, the surge in federal officers has to do with the exorbitant amounts of crime in Washington D.C. Bull fucking shit. Okay? If you too pussy to walk around the city, then stay your ass in the suburbs. Stay your scary ass in the country. If you don't want to come to the city, in B City, and I'm not saying simply existing in a city or visiting a city means that you are open to crime or that crime should happen to you. But let us be serious. We all live in America, okay? Name a city at any given point in time throughout this rotten settler colonies history in which cities specifically were not concentrations of at least elevated instances of some crime. Sometimes they just be petty crimes, pickpocketing, theft, or whatever. And yes, carjackings were happening in DC. People were getting killed in DC. But that goes to a larger societal and systemic set of issues that law enforcement is simply not going to be able to erase because they're not erasing poverty, right? They're not erasing people's motivating factor if they were to do things as commit robberies or thefts, etc. Right? So anyway, so Judge Janine Pirro, who is the Attorney General, I don't know what the fuck this bitch is. Wait, real quick, right and wrong answers, chat. When you see Janine Pirro, we're about to see a clip from her. She was interviewed by the local NBC affiliate here. is this alcoholism and Xanax? Like, or is this all pills? You understand? Like, I look at this lady, I see her expressions on her face to the extent that her face is able to give expressions, right? and I look at her and I'm like, that's a substance abuse issue. Likely a problem. Likely a substance abuse problem. Most certainly a substance abuse issue. And I'm guessing it's a combination of alcohol and drugs. You know, the Hegseth cocktail. Well, wait a minute. Judge Janine might not be on the roids to boot, right? But is it wine, guys, or is she a hard drinking bitch? Is this scotch? Like, what the fuck is this? Plus, what prescription narcotic that she is likely abusing? It's giving dope fiend. Okay, I'm just saying. Plenty dope fiends hold down jobs. Okay. So I believe that's the first clip there. Or bro, well, yes, it is. Judge Janine Pirro. So here's before I play this clip, let me put some things in context in case you hadn't heard. So what's today? The fucking 22nd. I think it was the 19th or the 20th of August that Judge Janine, in her capacity as whatever the fuck she's doing, she announced that her office would no longer be prosecuting open carry of shotguns and rifles in the district. Now, that is a shocking change of policy, okay? Because open carry gun culture does not exist here, okay? It doesn't. It doesn't exist in DC. It does not exist in Maryland. DC and Maryland, as so-called liberal progressive places, have some of the most strictest gun control laws on the books. Quite frankly, I disagree. I disagree with the strictness, the tightness of gun laws in my state of Maryland in particular, because they put onerous obstacles for aspirational handgun buyers in particular to be able to own one legally, right? It's buku guns around this motherfucker, but I'm telling you, people do not carry guns openly. So for Judge Janine to say that now in the district proper, you can open carry rifles and guns, I think she said with permits, but I'm not 100% clear on the district's specific law as it requires permitting of rifles and shotguns. In the state of Maryland, I don't think that you don't need to do that. But why? Why, as there is an increased federal presence and almost 2,000 National Guardsmen, aka state militiamen, walking the streets of Washington, D.C., would you authorize residents to be able to open carry unless you are just intentionally trying to antagonize some sort of armed conflict between residents who are rightfully furious that their constitutional and civil rights are constantly being violated, of which we have some video evidence to present in case we got any fuck boys and girls in the chat, because I know sometimes they have a tendency to find us over here, guys. I don't know how it happens, but it does happen. By the way, Pete, what do they call Pete Hegseth? I've heard some funny names for Hegseth. I don't fucking know. The nigga look funny enough. Hegseth is funny all by itself. So Pete Hegseth also announced, of him being the Secretary of Defense, said that some of the National Guardsmen will be permitted to carry their service sidearms with them when they go on patrols of the District of Columbia. And for what reason? For what reason? You want there to be some sort of shootout between these fucking good old boy rednecks coming up from the state militias of Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, West Virginia, Ohio. You want there to be some sort of exchange between Washingtonians who are frustrated and angry, as anybody would be. And I want to be clear here. I know I don't have to say this to the fire fam. I don't have to say this to my folks because y'all got excellent common sense and this doesn't need to be explained to you. But again, sometimes we get newcomers coming in here who lack comprehension, who lack common sense, who seem to think that simply because ICE is being turned upon migrants, immigrants, and now a federal force, unprovoked, by the way, being dispatched across the nation's capital, fucking with black residents. Sometimes the whites think that shit won't ever apply to them, and they are mistaken. Because some of this is race, a lot of this is class. And a lot of working class whites and poor whites, y'all ain't got the societal power to keep you away from what Trump may have in store for you. And maybe he won't even ever deploy any troops to your neighborhoods, to your trailer parks. No disrespect to the trailer parks, by the way. You know, some real niggas live in trailer parks, what I'm saying. Maybe that's not what's coming for you, but you are going to feel Trump's wrath in different ways. These Medicaid cuts are going to be one. I'm sure many of the poor and downtrodden whites are feeling the SNAP and EBT cuts already. When your Meemaw nursing home coverage gets cut, you're going to feel that too. And you know what? You're going to understand that too is violence. That's violence being waged against you by Trump and the elites. And they don't give a fuck about you. So anyway, Judge Janine was asked by NBC4's Ted Oberg. Ted Oberg usually asks good questions. I ain't gonna shit on Ted Oberg. Ted Oberg asks good questions out here. We'll definitely be sure to play this from the beginning because that shit starts cold. But Judge Janine is asked, like, we are going to be coming up on the end of this 30 days mid-September, this 30-day Trump takeover of Washington, D.C., mid-September. By the way, the kids go back to school on Monday. Isn't that nice? So at the end of the 30 days, what happens? All the National Guard troops go home. All the alphabet boys go back to, I hope, cybersecurity and human trafficking investigations as the fuck they should be. They should not be doing traffic stops in DC right now, which is crazy work. So Judge Janine is going to be asked, what's the metric? What's the number? What's the level? What does DC need to hit in terms of crime statistics that will satisfy this administration to the point that this federal takeover won't no longer be necessary? So check out her answer and tell me, what prescription is she on? Because she's taking too much of it, I promise you. But go ahead, let's go.
Recommend to the president that this. When will you recommend to the president that this surge has worked and it's time to let federal agents go back to their jobs and National Guard go home?
That's up to the president. That's up.
If he calls you and says, Judge Pirro, we ready? What's the? I think we're all looking for a metric. We're all looking for something on a report card that people can strive for to say, okay, DC is back in control.
How about this? How about when they make no arrests? Do you think that'll ever happen?
That's unattainable. I mean, there's no city in America, there's no city in the world where that's happened.
Well, this is, I think, an example of what happens when you put power to the message. Cities don't have the power that the president is investing in D.C.
But if in her mind she doesn't think this is over until there are no arrests made, it means there's really no metric. Save for eliminating crime completely, no metric that would automatically trigger the end of this takeover in D.C.
Because they don't tend to end the takeover. A different reporter for that same station said that, according to sources who were present at a meeting between DC city leadership, including Mayor Muriel Bowser and Metropolitan Police Chief Buckshot Pam, Pam Smith, along with Pam Bondi, another Buckshot Pam. Maybe we can pick one. Who should be Buckshot? Who should be BDB? I don't know, because you know what? These are different. But let me move along. So Pam Bondi. Who else? The head of the DEA, Terry somebody, the guy that they were actually going to put in charge of Buckshot Pam, BDB Pam Smith, the DC police chief. And according to this one reporter's sources, when asked, when does all of this sort of calm down? The DEA head of the DEA said, we're going to be here indefinitely. Like this, expect this occupation to remain in place indefinitely. A Republican congressperson from Florida has already put forth in her chamber to extend the federal occupation, the National Guard, the president's expanded federal authority over Washington, D.C. for an additional 30 days. And I think this is how it goes in 30-day increments legally. But again, the legalities of this all only matter if you're dealing with people who intend to follow the fucking law, which the Trump administration has made perfectly clear that they have no intentions of following the law. Why would he start now? I don't even like to bring up that Trump is a 34-time convicted felon, because that is the pat liberal line, because it's like that's just what he was convicted of in the court of great ethics in the overall, in the real life court of right and wrong. Trump has done far worse than he was ever convicted of. So even to mention that he's a convicted felon, to me, doesn't even move that needle at all. But it can't be at the same time ignored, considering this motherfucker has such a penchant, or gets his little mushroom cock, he tries to get it up there. he tries to get it just standing halfway at attention over the prospect of catching criminals and being the head law enforcement officer. Sir, you are a pedophile. And if the president is not the pedophile, which he is, he has kicked it with enough pedophiles that he is at least guilty by association. And why his MAGA followers aren't bothered by the fact that your homie kicks it with little girl diddlers. Okay, do you kick it with little girl diddlers, MAGA? You probably do. which is why this shit ain't no fucking big deal to y'all. Y'all were like, well, Bill Clinton. Yeah, get Bill Clinton ass too. Get them all. I don't pick sides when it comes to child abusers and molesters. But I digress. Let me not get off topic here. So that was Judge Janine basically saying we would have to have 0 arrests in order for the president. 0 arrests, huh? They never intend to leave in. So Will, do me a favor. I think it's the next 4 clips. It's let's play up until the JD Vance clip. Don't play that one. So play the ones up until that one. Oh, guys, because they gave JD Vance a welcome at Union Station that I definitely know. I'm pretty sure they did not cover that on the news. I don't see how they could. But anyway, I want to show you guys the ways in which Washingtonians are casually getting their rights violated. These checkpoints are very reminiscent of the West Bank, very reminiscent of the Gaza Strip. And let me say this real quick, because, we got a lot of people we got to fucking slap into some sense around these parts. It's the crackers. Yes. The crackers need plenty of sense slapped into them. But some of our Black folks need some sense slapped into them too. So if you consider yourself a foundational Black American, or you're American descendant of slavery, you ADOS. You ain't worried about the immigrants. They shouldn't be here no way. Well, they came here legally. They shouldn't be here no way. That's not our fight. If ICE coming to kick in their doors, smashing their car windows, grabbing them up the cars, that's not our fight. So when you see this shit happening to Black people, foundational Black Americans, when you see this shit happen to American descendants of slavery, when you see Black people who have lived in Washington, D.C. for literal generations, probably since slavery and before, many of them, a lot of them, when you see the police and them alphabet boys and the National Guards fucking with them, is it our fight now? Can it be our fight now? Can we all get involved to fight against our common oppressor And to all them silly fucking foundational Black Americans, you silly little niggas. you silly little niggas. How dare you ever fix your face, your heart, your spirit, your energy to ever be patriotic for this country? What has America ever done for you that you would cast aside other oppressed, marginalized people that are being brutalized, families torn apart as though it was slavery times right in front of you, and shrug and be like, well, they should have did it the right way? Go fuck yourself, okay? Go fuck yourself. FBA, go fuck yourself. ADOS, go fuck yourself. This has always been our fight. Period. You could say that some of the other immigrant groups don't stand with us. They don't identify us. They don't even like us. Okay, well, guess what? But the crackers and the white empire doesn't like them either. Okay, now whether or not they understand or realize that we are in this together, that as far as the white empire is concerned, migrants coming from wherever, Latin America, the continent, the Caribbean, to the white empire, they're just different niggers than the American niggas. You understand? The ones from the Middle East, sand niggas. Yes. The Asian ones, the rice niggas. Yes, absolutely. Yes. We're all just different niggas to the white empire. Okay. And the sooner that everybody fucking understands that and puts aside all of our different fucking bullshit, which, by the way, the white man encourages this kind of fracturing and dissent and disunity, man, we might be able to whoop him. But until then, anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that tangent. So we'll run them clips, just run them back to back until we get to JD Vance. Don't play JD Vance. But this is how Washingtonians are being treated. And not to say that they weren't being treated like this before Trump, but no, this shit has a different sting to it. And the people know it and they can feel it. So let's take a look.
You guys, so on New York Avenue, I didn't get to say it on the first video, but ICE is there. Like, they came up to my car. They are wearing street clothes. They don't have any type of vest or anything. They do have like little stupid vests, like the ones the security people have. So, and they came up to my car and they were all in my car. My son was like, "What are you, military?" And he was like, "No, I'm regular." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, you could step back then." And then the other cop looked and he was like, "She's good," because my little license has a little star on it. So they're definitely using the checkpoint as a way to get illegal immigrants, because it was a whole lot of people locked up, and not just illegal immigrants. You got your registration fucked up, you running around here without your insurance, they're going to get you. Like, they had a paddy wagon up there and they were locking people up. So be careful, you guys. Like, don't come to DC.
Right here, it's nobody in the car. Nobody right here, it's nobody in the car. How are y'all just going in people's cars? How are y'all just going in people's cars? Nobody was over here by this car. Nobody was in the car. I got it. I got the key. They used the little airbag thing because that's how they went in my car on M Street, and they not supposed to do that. It was nobody over here, nobody in the car, none of that. So how y'all just going in people's cars?
Close that door.
Y'all not supposed to just go in people's cars. Nobody was in the car. Nobody was leaning on it. None of that.
Hold on, why y'all?
No, because why are y'all going in the car?
Back
up, y'all. Back up, y'all. Okay, back up. Okay, don't push me. Okay, you pushing me. Don't push me because we didn't touch y'all. Don't push me because we didn't touch y'all. We did not touch y'all. We're trying to figure out why are you guys all going in the car. Nobody touched him, and he's touching people, pushing people.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You owe this to the Constitution, not the president.
Do not help ICE. Do not help ICE. We know you're good. Do not help ICE. Come on. Come on. We know that.
Pig out of the White House. Did you get it out to the Constitution or not? Did you? Shame on you for helping them.
You have an obligation to refuse unlawful orders.
Shame on you, and you're a black man.
Go home! Go home! Get out of our city! Get out of our city!
Shame! And you're black people.
That's right! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
They're hurting people. You smile.
See you tomorrow! See you tomorrow! Go on home!
You're broken. You're a
See you
coward.
tomorrow!
Constitution, not a fascist. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck, can you not touch me? Bitch, don't touch me.
Stay.
Bitch, don't touch me. The fuck is you not understanding? Bitch, don't touch me. Like, I'm backing up. Don't fucking touch me. Yeah, you're mad. I'm backing up. Don't fucking touch me. Yeah, you see that? You see him touch me, right? Bitch, back up. What the fuck is you talking about?
You stay back and we're stay back.
This spot is now on.
I'm on that. I'm on that with
In
him.
my way. If you get away.
Nobody's in your way, you fucking pig. You're being recorded. You're being recorded. You walk up to me and push me, nudge me to the side. Push them away. They're white. Go push them. Go push them away. Go push them out the way. Go push them. Go push them like you just pushed me. Go push them. Go push them. No, because y'all walk up on him. Go fucking push them. Right, exactly. You're not going to. You're not going to. Fuck. Like I said, you're a white devil, bitch. You're a fuck.
I don't understand how Trump is
Hold
saying
on.
that
Hold on.
the
Let
restaurants
me stop right
are
here,
doing-
Will. I'm sorry. Yeah. Real quick. So I did want to preface before we played that clip. Yep, guys, those are just a handful of scenes of dozens, hundreds of interactions between these federal pigs. It's really Metropolitan Police, DC police that is out here fucking showing the fuck off, okay? And these niggas need to absolutely remember that, ideally Trump is only temporary, okay? You're going to have to work in this city beyond this federal takeover, beyond Donald Trump, beyond. Like, the way the Metropolitan Police have been acting towards the residents seems as though they have been given a very clear green light, or they have understood the messaging perfectly coming from the White House about cracking skulls on the streets, or, doing the law and order in a firm, stern way. Doesn't matter if people's rights are violated. Doesn't matter if residents are disrespected. And for those that might be like, well, the residents are being disrespectful, how the fuck would you feel? Like, it's amazing to me, MAGAs, Mr. and Mrs. Don't Tread on Me's. Like, they refuse to put their feet in the shoes of oppressed communities who have dealt with this oppression for generations. And they seem to think that, well, I would just comply. No, the fuck you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Y'all are the most non-compliant with the police demographic in the whole country. Who is most likely to shoot at police? The whites. Everybody knows that, including police. Okay, well, hold on. Speaking of messaging coming from the White House, one of the lies that Donald Trump has continued to push ever since this Trump takeover of DC. Maybe I shouldn't even call it that myself. It's too alliterative and it sounds like it's a branded event. No, Trump's hostile occupation, there we go, of Washington, D.C., his hostile federal occupation of Washington, D.C., Trump has been setting forth the lies that the restaurant business in downtown DC has been flourishing because all the people that have been scared all this time to come out and dine in Washington's fine eateries, that I'm getting all these phone calls, so many calls. I've never gotten this many calls. People tell me they haven't been out in 4 years and now they've gone out 4 times this week. I'm like, Motherfucker, you are such a liar. All this nigga do is lie. Well, here's a little fun fact. So August 18th through I think this Sunday, which I believe is the 22nd of August, it's DC Summer Restaurant Week, okay? Where the restaurants offer prefixed menus at affordable prices. It can be very expensive to dine out here in Washington, DC. So during periods of slow traffic, as we segue out of the summer, out of, all the tourists are starting to trickle back to their respective places, school's starting to go back, the restaurant industry takes a hit around this time. So they do the restaurant week in order to stimulate business. Well, according to reservations at Open Table, this week, restaurants have experienced a 30% decline in online reservations. And the Restaurant Association of Washington has expressed that their proprietors say that the business is dead downtown. Why? Why would anyone want to come out and eat when they are having their cars parked on the street, right, rifled through by police without any probable cause, without any search warrants? Why would anyone who may have enjoyed a few cocktails at a restaurant or a bar want to risk having an encounter with all of this amped up, roided up, aggressive law enforcement who is probably going to try to detain or even worse, arrest them on something probably dumb like public intox or something along those lines, disorderly just fishing for charges to put on people who simply want to go out and enjoy themselves? No, people are not going to subject themselves to that kind of stress, to that kind of hassle, to that potential loss of freedom at the officer's discretion. Who the fuck wants to do that? So if Trump is telling you guys that the DC nightlife is thriving, everyone feels so safe to come out and party and drink and eat, all fibs. I want to play this clip from this sister who is not a restaurateur, but in fact a hairstylist, and she's going to tell us about her business. She's going to say the restaurants, but she herself is a hairstylist, so she's going to detail the decline, steep, dramatic drop off in her salon's downtown Washington, D.C.'s business ever since Trump's hostile federal occupation of D.C. started. Let's take a look at that clip, Will.
I don't understand how Trump is saying that the restaurants are doing well. Baby, that is a lie. I work in downtown DC in DuPont, and our salon holds about 30 chairs. We've always been like a really booming, popping salon. And I think yesterday they probably had like 6 people up in there with my books. I'm a hairdresser. I feel like just a couple months ago, I would be booked out 2 months in advance. Like you had to book 2 months in advance to come. Now it's like I'm super booked one day. Yesterday I had one client. Like it's not, and I think because if it does not directly affect you, you really have no idea of how bad it is or it can become very fast. And they talking about it's so much crime in DC, but I'm from New Orleans. Like if you know, you know. It's crime everywhere in every city. I just don't think it's that bad to where you need all these police around policing people for no reason. Like you make people from Virginia and Maryland not want to come into the city. I don't want to go into the city, and I live in Maryland. The traffic is just terrible, and then with all these checkpoints, you making it even worse. You don't know if somebody has a child they gotta go pick up. If they got to go give their mother some insulin, you don't know what people have going on, and you just stopping people for what? You making this shit worse. And I had some clients reach out, talk about, we want to come support your business, but we don't really want to come into the city. And that's cool. I understand that. Like, so now I'm trying to plan and see what's going to happen, because if I have to move my services to Maryland, then that's just what it's going to be, because nobody want to be around all that. And some people in my comments talk about, oh, just make sure all your stuff is straight, pay your tickets, your registration. Bitch, do y'all not see it's hard as fuck out here? Do y'all not see that people are struggling to survive, to eat? Like, make the shit make sense.
I appreciate the sister saying that she was from New Orleans. Shout out to Chichi Macha. I appreciate the sister saying that she was from New Orleans. She said, baby, this is a crime. If you know, you know. Real quick, I was on Frenchman Street, had a few too many drinks. I got my pocket picked for $40 in the French Quarter. Went back to my hotel, slept it off. Guess what, bitch? I was out the next night. Okay, tighten up, Buttercup. Okay, you just got to do better when you in the city. Okay, you just got to be on your shit. All right, and that doesn't make it not safe. That makes it that you need to be on your shit. Period. Point blank. All right. Businesses are struggling. I guess Trump is just trying to kill the district. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. He's trying to send district residents stress levels through the roof. He is trying to kill small businesses and the food industry, food service, dining industry, DC nightlife. Influencers aren't posting places to go hang out where they got cool mocktails. Oh my God. Anyway, there's a lot of that in DC, but nor should they. You shouldn't spend no money in this city while this occupation is happening. But I think that also helps to play into Trump's hands. He wants to hurt the residents of this town. Where am I going here next, y'all? Wait a minute. We still in this. We still in all this. Do me a favor, y'all. Like the video. I have no idea how many folks we got in here. I'm guessing we got 2 or 3, maybe 20 or 40. Please. All right, 82 watching. Y'all better 82 thumbs ups on this, Joan. Please and thank you. Shout out to all the Fire Fam. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. So where am I going here next? So wait a minute. DC. Oh, right. This clip annoys me. So everyone is not unified in being disgusted about the federal surge of officers in DC. We mentioned this on the Remix Morning Show on Black Liberation Media this week. Our esteemed comrade Jacqueline Lukman brought it up and referenced it that it's the fact that it's some black people. Okay, I expect some whites. Now we've seen some rowdy whites willing to get into the face of all the Gestapo SS pigs and give them all the business and all the smoke. We salute it. We dig it. We appreciate that. But when it comes to the folks I've seen, at least on television, on the local news reports, it's been white dudes saying that they have the least issue. They take the least amount of issue with National Guards being deployed. But there's also a contingent of black folks that say that they don't have a problem with this. And I wonder, do they understand the way that oppressive regimes, fascist regimes, authoritarian regimes work when they guarantee security in exchange for your rights and freedoms and your liberty? How has that usually gone historically? See, once you concede your freedoms and your rights, you don't get them back. You understand? They don't come back. If we don't stand up against these fucking checkpoints at all times a day, pulling people out of their fucking cars, like then the checkpoints in Washington, D.C. are going to be the norm. This ain't no DUI checkpoints. These aren't sobriety checkpoints to make sure that drivers are safe. No, they're checking VIN numbers, license plates, registration. Administrative citations at most are getting people locked up, which is fucking crazy. But anyway, not everybody's mad. So I want y'all to listen to this person, black person. You know, they're not they're not mad at the current state of things in the city. Let's take a look.
I remember going to the gas station in DC even just a month ago, and I would never do this. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's quiet, safe out here, man. Safe. I remember a few months ago, my brother had his door open. Somebody carjacked him right here in Northeast, right up the street, actually. Got carjacked. My SUV got taken. Look, y'all hear the helicopters out here? Oh, yeah, we got the helicopters out here. Like, yeah. DC is safe.
Safe for whom? Maybe safe for that brother today. Let's hope that Metropolitan Police doesn't mistake him because, you know, he fit the description of somebody who may have committed or may not have committed a violent crime involving a gun. Oh, yeah, it feels real safe until they start pointing the guns at you. And the thing is, they are pointing guns and harassing and detaining and brutalizing people, irregardless of how much they are law-abiding citizens. They're doing this more over to the youth, at least per the videos on social media that I'm seeing. I'm guessing maybe because young people are less likely to know their rights, which, you know, maybe we should work on that. Please, at a baseline, you guys, your constitutional rights, everybody knows First Amendment. We're not gonna go through all them shits, but here's the ones that's important. Okay. Oh, that mean I guess they all important. But the ones you need to throw at the police when the police starts throwing bullshit at you. Number one, your Fourth Amendment right against unlawful search and seizure. The police do not have a right to come up and fucking pat you down, go in your pocket, search you, unless they have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that you have committed a crime or about to commit a crime. Okay, you simply being black and existing outdoors is not reasonable, articulable suspicion that you are about to commit a crime, and they do not have any right to come and search you or your property unless you give them consent. And by the way, if it's your vehicle and you're driving, by the way, the rules change a little bit for that Fourth Amendment. You do have to provide identification if you are behind the wheel. Depending on certain states, if you're a passenger, you may also have to be obligated to provide identification. It kind of depends on which state it is. But if you consent to the police searching your vehicle, you can always revoke that consent. Just remember that for your Fourth Amendments. Your Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination and your right to remain silent. You should not be answering questions from police. If the police come up to you and start asking you fucking questions, the answer, your response should be, I don't answer questions. I have nothing to say. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Don't say nothing about self-incrimination. Jesus Christ. Just say I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't have to answer your questions, which you don't. You don't. You don't have to comply with a police investigation, and you simply invoking your right to remain silent is not obstructing that investigation. Nigga, go ask somebody fucking else. I ain't got nothing to say. Is the answer. That's your Fifth Amendment. Invoke that shit. And of course, your Sixth Amendment right, you have a right to an attorney. If you really feel so compelled, if the police have really just got it wrong, they really got me confused, they really got the situation misunderstood, let me try to explain myself. No. Stop talking, because everything you say can and will be used against you. And that's the whole point of them asking you questions, to get you to divulge or admit something that can be incriminating or be used against you. So your best advice is to shut the fuck up. Okay? Don't explain yourself. Don't tell them you're a good person. I don't have a record. Fuck all that shit. They're trying to give you a record. Okay? They don't give a goddamn if you ain't got no record. They trying to put one on you tonight. Okay? We don't cooperate, kids. Okay, we're ungovernable. If these niggas ain't following the law, well, we will obey. And sometimes we will occasionally comply if our lives depend on it. Fourth, fifth, sixth amendment. You know it. Make sure your children know it. Make sure. Tell your people. Because some of these videos, on one hand, it saddens me to see that our folks may or may not know their rights. But on the other hand, baby, do our rights even mean anything at this point, right? I saw an organizer speaking to a crowd in Los Angeles, which you guys, I wish I could stay on top of what's going on in LA. Like LA, shout out to LA. Big up to the whole SoCal. What's up, Rosalba? What's up to all our Cali folks? What's up, nephew Don? Listen, salute Cali. I see you. I respect it. Keep it up. But we busy over here too. That's the point, right? That's the point, to keep us busy, distracted, occupied, to make it more difficult for us to build our networks and to stand together. Where am I going next here? Oops, get off of there. Like the video, guys. Don't forget. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing well over here. Let's burn it down with Kim Brown. I appreciate you guys joining us. I want to go to, hold on. Stop it. DC man. Okay, so yes, that coon ass nigga said he feels safe. I assure you, other residents of DC no longer feel safe. But some people that maybe felt safe when they shouldn't have, because from the vibe of Union Station earlier this week, when Vice President JD Vance and Pete Hegseth, JD Vance, and big head Stephen Miller. What's wrong with his head, y'all? Y'all ever seen a white guy with a head that big? That's a big natural noggin. That's like cone head. That shit look like a prosthetic. Nigga, is that paper mache? How did you get your head so round? Like, I mean, like he's running neck and neck with Governor Cantaloupe head. I mean, Stephen Miller got a watermelon fucking head. That's a big goddamn dome. That's a ugly nigga. His spirit is ugly, nigga. The ugliness of his spirit manifests all in his face. It's like you can tell you are a depraved individual on the inside, because it shows up on the outside. Stephen Miller, you fugly bastard. Regardless, so the three stooges, JD Vance, Pete Hegseth, Stephen Miller, came to Union Station, DC's transportation hub, Amtrak, Greyhound, blah blah blah, Metro, everything is at Union Station, and a number of the National Guards people who are being deployed to DC were arriving by train. So these three jerk-offs wanted to show up and welcome the National Guardsmen who are being pulled from their regular ass jobs and their regular ass lives from all the states of which they are coming from, to stand around on DC street corners and do fucking nothing with their thumbs up their asses. But anyway, so I want you guys to hear, be sure to play this from the very beginning, Will. I want y'all to hear the way that Washingtonians came out to greet Vice President Vance, Secretary Hegseth, and dipshit Stephen Miller. And listen closely, because some of the kids got some funny ones off. Let's take a listen.
Oh, look! Right there. Oh, look! It's Couch Fucker! You gonna fuck a couch, buddy?
Right here. Do not go past this.
Go fuck a couch, JD Vance. Go fuck a couch. Get the fuck out of my city!
I love that energy. I love that JD Vance and Pete Hegseth heard every word of that. They did, because if you saw the videos of their shit-eating grins, they seemed amused by it. But I think you have to laugh and smile sometimes to keep from crying, because I know that shit gotta hurt your fucking feelings, dog. Every time you step out on the streets and you not being escorted, when JD Vance and Hegseth and the rest of them, when they have to actually be in real public spaces, shared public spaces, they can't stand up to the pressure, to the public scorn that rains down upon them really wherever they go in the city. There's a number of these Trump administration bastards who have a hard time finding places to dine out, to be honest. That's why they probably do feel safe this week, because none of their normal hecklers are coming out to deal with the National Guard. So yeah, maybe 200 people feel safer now to eat. Meantime, hundreds of thousands feel very disenfranchised from being in public in DC. But when the white guy called him pussy boy and let it ring out several times, pussy boy. I said, surely JD Vance heard that, and he could tell it was coming from a fellow white, and which probably made it hurt, or it probably hurt him more. But good. They deserve their feelings hurt. They don't deserve to walk in comfort around the city in any way, shape, or form. Do I have one more in this segment for the kids? I might. Hold on. I appreciate y'all being here. Are the trolls trolling? Well, that's wonderful. You guys need to see this, trolls, because when Hulkamania runs wild through your trailer park, and that's actually no disrespect to the trailer parks. I don't even actually, that's a kind of a nasty stereotype. I don't want to generalize poor whites as all living in the trailer park, because that's actually kind of mean to people that live in trailer parks, because all of them are not poor white pieces of shit, right? They might be poor, and some of them might be white, but they may not be poor white pieces of shit. They may be good, hardworking, working class white folks who just happen, to that's where they live. But that's y'all. I don't know. Some of these trolls, I'm trying to socioeconomic type y'all a little bit out here. So this clip I want to close this segment out with does have to do with police brutality, but we are going to pivot a bit, not in Washington, D.C., but we're going to pivot to Missouri. I almost said the great state of Missouri, but I cannot tell a lie. I can't tell a lie. I've been to Missouri. I can't lie and say it's great. The black people, fantastic. Black St. Louisans, black people from Kansas City, awesome folks. Missouri, absolute hell. They call it misery, actually. And in fact, politicians rain misery on residents of Missouri, irregardless of which political party that they belong to. So we're pivoting to Missouri here because there was an incident at Congressman Wesley Bell's town hall event that was held on August the 20th in St. Louis, in the city of St. Louis. Wesley Bell is the man who unseated Cori Bush. Wesley Bell was the AIPAC backed candidate. The pro-Zionist lobby endorsed Wesley Bell and put resources in his campaign because Cori Bush stood firm in support of Palestinians and against genocide. So of course she had to go, right? You can't be in here being pro-Palestine and shit. The powers that be will never have that. So Israel put their money where their mouth is and exercised again their outsized undue influence on the American electoral process. They basically handpicked Wesley Bell to replace Cori Bush. So Wesley Bell has come under some criticism, and a number of those critics showed up at this town hall to confront Wesley Bell directly about his AIPAC ties. But what we're about to see here is when the shit devolved, the incident devolved, and you're going to witness St. Louis police, black cop, Black cop, black cop, black cop absolutely brutalized the attendees of Democrat Wesley Bell's town hall. And content warning and trigger warning, this shit is not cute. It's not a very cute scene. And not to say I was shocked or disappointed at all, because we've totally seen Democrats endorse police brutality and police violence, even on their own constituents, when they challenge their political view, their political views or positions sometimes. So anyway, content warning and trigger warning for police brutality at Democrat Congressman Wesley Bell's town hall event that was held this week in St. Louis. Let's take a look at that.
He's not allowed to. You're not allowed to. He's not allowed to. You're not allowed to do that, bro.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Stop! Calm down! That's escalation! You shut up! That's escalation! Max, here. I'm so sorry.
That's fine, but it'll make it easier for everybody to start over.
Please don't talk to me.
Young lady, please. I'm asking.
Listen, you don't have to touch me. You don't have to talk to me.
I'm not touching, but if you don't leave, you're going to get a trust.
I am literally walking, though.
Let's go.
Mind y'all, I have done nothing but film today. I have done nothing but film. So he's still putting. They are abusing people. They are literally abusing people. That is a reporter.
Come on, you gotta go.
I'm literally going to the door. Please stop. Don't touch me.
Ma'am, you gotta go out. Go out.
Please do not touch me.
You're not
I
moving.
can't walk through a door. She's in front of the damn door. He's touching people for no reason.
Yeah, that is an anxiety inducing scene there in St. Louis at Democrat Wesley Bell's town hall for his constituents to come and ask him questions. And when the town hall doesn't go his way, somebody's way, I don't know. But you see the police willing to exercise brute force, brutalize journalists, brutalize attendees of the town hall, just being heavy-handed and doing too much for no fucking reason, guys. And I would like to take this time to reiterate that if you know police personally in your life, okay, and let me tell that it goes for everybody, but I can't help but to speak to Black people right here, because somebody know these Black cops, okay? That's one of y'all's uncle. It might be one of y'all's brother-in-law. Like, and same here in Washington, D.C. Some of the escalation and very poor treatment I've seen dispensed from the police towards the residents are coming from Black Metropolitan Police cops, okay? And we are at a line in the sand here. These motherfuckers are not our kin. They are not our people. They are not our brothers. They are not our sisters. When the system summons them to brutalize us because we protest our maltreatment by the system or our oppression by the system, they won't have a problem cracking a baton over any of our heads, regardless of if we know them, if we're friends with them, if we have some sort of personal relationship, kinship, familial ties. They will stand on the side of the system, which is why we can never stand on their side. Okay? Please take seriously or consider seriously social isolation. Okay, the social outcasting of Black cops, of all federal agents, of anybody that works at ICE. For my Latino communities, this goes for y'all too, because I've seen the videos. Some of the our Latino brothers and sisters getting brutalized by Latino ICE agents, by Latino fucking FBI, by LAPD that's Latino. Like, they be like, damn, Reyes. Et tu, hermano. Like, what's the fuck? Like, you gotta shun them niggas. Them niggas can't come to no Sunday dinners. They can't come to no confirmations. They can't come to no baptisms. Don't invite them. If they're going to be ICE, then ICE them out. Socially. Of the family order even. Right? If you have Latino family members that are acting as law enforcement and that are literally separating other Latino families, displacing people, tearing fathers away from their children, from their wives, tearing children away. I mean, nah, Joe. Ain't nowhere, ain't no family table, dinner table, church pew in which that is acceptable. If you know clergy that know police, tell them to start shaming them niggas, please and thank you. Like, there has to be some sort of social consequence for this. And whereas there are things I would very much love to suggest from this platform, the alphabet boys is out there, okay? and I enjoy my freedom. So I won't make those suggestions, but y'all, but the shit that we can say, freeze them out. It's about to be football season. Better not be not near cop, not near correctional officer, not near alphabet boy, not near National Guardsman in your goddamn fantasy football pool. No cops allowed. No pigs allowed. Can't nobody, nope, they can't come over to watch the game. Nope, fuck all that shit. Nope. Your kid cannot go hang out at their kid's house. No, everything. Make them feel it. Make them fucking feel it. They are not welcome. Shame. And the way that they can get back into everybody's good graces, the way they can get back into the friend group, into the family's good graces, quit your fucking job. Same way you got that job as the Gestapo. You can go and patrol that mall parking lot, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other, you can go do other shit. You don't have to do this. This is a choice. And if you choose to act as the SS and as part of Trump's Nazi goons, you get all the treatment that you deserve. Poorly. Let me take a break here, guys. Thank you all so much for joining us. I love y'all to pieces. Shout out to our wonderful mods. Big up to Swery Ferry. What's going on to Latif? What's up to Rosalba? What's up to Northern Witch Dee? Donnie Bird, Frey not checking in. My son, Tyler Hackner checking in. What's up, baby? Francis.
I'm about to say, can we give a shout out to 2Fs for the super chat?
What'd Franny say? I know she sent a message.
Trolls, at least make a super chat. I just wanted to make sure y'all heard that. At least the bare minimum you can do. Just drop a little bit, you know. We gotta tax them. But we got 100 people in the chat right now.
Wonderful.
Again, shout out to the fire fam. We love y'all.
Don't forget, I wanted to send our love and healing vibrations to our sister Anna Hart. Anna posted on IG that they are recovering from a little medical doohickey. So we want to send love going out to Anna Hart and the Hearts, and hope that she has a speedy and successful recovery. Open Google Docs. We about to run through some stuff here, guys, because I appreciate Brother Will giving me some latitude here, because we got a lot to talk about, and it's not like when the shit is happening literally down the street. And let me tell y'all this for real, like I don't feel safe in Maryland. I keep telling y'all, I don't know where, and I say we, us, me, all, where we all fall on the list. Because best believe we're on the list, okay? We on the list. Now, we may not be undocumented migrants, or we may not be, people with outstanding warrants or anything like that. But make no mistake, our speech is being monitored, clocked, archived, transcribed, and attached to all of our files, right? So it's only a matter of time. I just don't know when. But this nigga's moving quick. Trump, whoa, slow down, buddy. You rolling this fascism out way too fast, my nigga. I'm trying to get my shit together, but I guess that's kind of the point. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all for joining us. If you want to support the platform, we always appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Franny France. If you want to get cool like Franny French, you can run the super chat. You could also always hit us up on the cash platforms, $ BIDWKB on Cash App, at BIDWKB on Venmo, paypal.me/BIDWKB on PayPal, and of course, patreon.com/BIDWKB. Please and thank you in advance. Now, listen, gang. Now, we don't have armies yet, armies of resistance yet. But what we will do, we are going to resist in every way we can. And I don't want to minimize, in my opinion, the impact of verbal resistance, because there were, in fact, for the majority of the existence of this country, Black people speaking forcefully, authoritatively, or disrespectfully to white people, period, or especially white people in positions of power, could literally lose your life. Okay, that's not hyperbole. That's not an overstatement. That is the historical fact about how Black people's speech has been under the threat of actual terrorism and murder for the majority of the time that we've been here on this settler colony, right? So when I see Black people clapping back, even with their words, to me, that's not a nothing burger. Like, they are giving smoke for all the ancestors that couldn't, that wanted to, for the ancestors who probably passed away from hypertension and heart attacks and high blood pressure because of all the fucking shit that they had to swallow every time their pride and their dignity was put into question by a white person in this country, and they knew they had to hold their tongue to not only literally save their own lives, but the lives of their loved ones too. That's not overstating it. So I want to show y'all some clips. I guess I'm clip bitch. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clip chick out this joint. I'm telling y'all, my TikTok addiction is real. Okay, it's a real thing. But I don't care. I love it. I'm gonna be sad when they take it away. So I wanted to lead with this clip first, because actually this is a combination of verbal and possible physical retaliation. So we're going to go to Baltimore for this clip. Now, the clip is going to open with a young man mocking relentlessly seemingly a Baltimore police officer who seems to be sitting on the curb on the street, looking a little dazed and confused. Now, we do not see any actual physical altercation in this clip. So I want to be clear, because YouTube might act like a little hoe about this shit, but I wanted to show y'all this shit because and once I play it, it will become perfectly obvious. So no one is physically struck in the course of this short video clip, though it is implied that an altercation happened before the tape started rolling. So there's your context. Will, from the beginning, my good bruv. Thank you so much.
Fuck the law, man. You got your dumb ass knocked the fuck out. Nigga, knock your ass out, man. All that tough shit. Talk shit. Dumb ass got knocked the fuck out. Move, big man. Dumb ass got knocked the fuck out. You dumb ass nigga. Hey, damn. God damn. That's what you always talking shit though, yo. Yo, you always talking shit, yo. Them niggas next though, yo. These niggas next though, yo. Hey, yo. Look at my Instagram, yo. Niggas ain't going for that shit no more, yo. They whip our ass, yo. That's what we do to yo. You feel me? They talk shit, you whoop their ass. You already know what the fuck. Yo, bitch ass next. Yo. Look at him, my man's on there, grab a bit.
Oh, Will, I think we might have to run that back at least one more time, because I don't know what's funnier. The police on the ground, the other police sitting there with the tight face, or the young man's stellar commentary and vague warnings. Until Baltimore police do right, we gonna fuck yo up. And for y'all that don't know, by the way, the ingenuity of Baltimoreans, yo is a gender non-specific pronoun. Everybody yo. Man yo, woman yo, trans yo, everybody yo, and whore, but they use yo this time. So when he was saying yo, he was saying him, but he said yo because Baltimore visionaries out here. We'll kindly run that back. Thank you so much.
Fuck the law, man. You got your dumb ass knocked the fuck out. Nigga, knock your ass out, man. All that tough shit. Talk shit. Dumb ass got knocked the fuck out. Move, big man. Dumb ass got knocked the fuck out. You dumb ass nigga. Hey, damn. God damn. That's what you always talking shit though, yo. Yo, you always talking shit, yo. Them niggas next though, yo. These niggas next though, yo. Hey, yo. Look at my Instagram, yo. Niggas ain't going for that shit no more, yo. They whip our ass, yo. That's what we do to yo. You feel me? They talk shit, you whoop their ass. You already know what the fuck. Yo, bitch ass next. Yo. Look at him, my man's on there, grab a bit.
Listen, y'all, we may be coming to a turning of the tide here. You know, again, I'm not promoting or suggesting or anybody go and do any acts of violence, though I adamantly promote and support self-defense. Self-defense. I'm sorry, the police just simply get to break the law, beat people illegally, search people illegally. And what? We supposed to be the perfect victims? We just supposed to take it at all times, comply? Kids supposed to, these young folks supposed to get beat on by the cops, and the cops shouldn't expect to get knocked the fuck out every now and again. I thought that was great. Verbal resistance. Except we're going to go to Los Angeles. In 2021, Los Angeles sheriff's deputies, I believe this guy was a sheriff's deputy. His name was Deputy, I think is Raymond Pineda. And he shot and killed David Ordaz Jr. And it wasn't so much, it was absolutely that this poor man lost his life to a sheriff's deputy. But Mr. Ordaz had already been shot by police, and this particular deputy came up while Mr. Ordaz was on the ground bleeding and delivered the final execution shot. And because that this particular sheriff's deputy was sentenced by a judge who himself also was former law enforcement for a murder, the sheriff's deputy got a minimum sentence. In fact, a slap on the wrist. And in fact, during his sentencing, he was escorted to and from the courthouse by LA sheriffs, which is interesting because this guy is a convicted criminal. He was convicted, I think, on 2 counts of assault, but not for murder, not for the murder of David Ordaz Jr. Well, the family of Mr. Ordaz was at the courthouse and they were waiting for this former sheriff's deputy to come out. And when they caught up with him, they didn't touch him, but they absolutely let his ears have it, and he heard it. Please believe it. And I love the energy. So anyway, go ahead, Will. Let's run the clip from the beginning, please. Good sir.
Fucking killer, you fucking coward. You killed David Ordaz Jr. Fuck you.
Community
Fuck
service?
You, pig.
Community
Fuck
service for
your
killing?
bitch.
For
Fuck
killing
you.
David Ordaz Jr.?
You're a bitch. Fucking coward. You need to be locked up.
Killer.
Piece of shit.
Do you have tattoos? Are you a bandito?
Motherfucker, get the fuck out.
Are you a
You're
bandito?
fucking killer.
We don't need to shoot you. We don't need to fucking do that to scare you.
You're a piece of shit, bitch. Fuck you.
You said it was God's plan, right? Well, I guess it's God's plan we meet right now, right?
God's plan for you to shoot my dad in the fucking face? Was that God's plan? Tell me a fucking person if you have the guts to say it in a letter.
Stop walking away, coward. Fucking bitch.
You can lie to us.
How fucking dare you say that that's God's plan?
You can't lie to yourself, though.
You and your big friends are going down.
Read the fucking letter again. There's no apology in here. There's no apology. We didn't even ask for the fucking apology letter.
You need to be locked up. You're a killer.
Asesino.
Asesino, bitch. You're an asesino. You're a killer. Fucking coward. Walking on twerk and shit. You know you're wrong.
Come back in. Hope your neighbors see this. Fuck, what's wrong with your leg, bro?
That's why you're scared. That's why you need somebody to
Coward.
fucking work you out.
Fucking coward.
Piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Coward.
Fuck face.
With all due disrespect, give him all that smoke. Give him all that smoke every time you see him. Put him up on the next door app. You know, you know him. Do you see him walking his dog around the neighborhood? Yeah. Let us inform you of who he is. He is a murderer of civilians and citizens and residents of the community. Be careful. You've got a killer living amongst you. Guard your family accordingly. In the clip that I played last show with one of one of George Floyd's killers, one of Derek Chauvin's co-conspirators. I want maybe not co-conspirators, not the right, but one of his co-defendants in a way, harassed, pointed out, identified, ridiculed, mocked at the grocery store in Minnesota. Do that. If the system is going to protect them, society shouldn't. Okay? If there's not going to be criminal penalties for outright murdering innocent people, then there ought to be social consequences. And yeah, you should cuss out killers in your neighborhood. Like, you should point out and identify and make sure that the community is aware of who lives there, especially if they're former law enforcement, because we know they have enhanced privileges and rights that ordinary citizens don't have. So that actually makes them more dangerous because they're more likely to get away with crimes that ordinary citizens would never get away with. That makes them more of a threat to public safety. That's why you should absolutely make sure that everybody knows who the killer cops are and where they are. More of that energy. Shout out to the family of David Ordaz Jr. I'm so sorry for your loss, and I'm so sorry that the system did not bring justice to your family, but that's okay. The universe will. Do I have another one on here? I do. So this one comes out of North Carolina. Shout out to Courtney. How in the hell did I shout out all the mods and not Courtney? What a goofball. Courtney. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney the SLP. Courtney the Stallion. Big up Courtney, always. Big up Chuck Diesel too, my OGs. Reppin'. I saw this clip. This came out of North Carolina. And again, I know y'all like, Kim, so what? So what if cops get cussed out? It's not so what to me. You know, it's not so what to me. My grandparents were born in 1900, 1908, 1909, 1916. My grandfather that was born in 1900 was 19 years old during the Red Summer of 1919. I can only imagine what his experiences were in Arkansas, where the Elaine, Arkansas massacre was. So anyway, I said that to say, this is not small shit to me when my people get to verbally clap back at the law, okay? Because the law and the Klan go hand in hand, okay? And back in the day, they did, and they probably still do, but my people don't fear telling these pigs about themselves, because we do it for the ancestors. We do it for the ancestors that could not. So we are going to see this coming out of North Carolina. 2 black veterans, 2 black men. And the video is going to open with the one brother talking to the sheriff's deputy, telling him to replace his license plate that the sheriff deputy allegedly took off the vehicle of one of the black men who are veterans. They come to it later, identify themselves as veterans in the clip. But it's the energy that I love and I appreciate. So yeah, be on your shit, black people, and call these crackers out, especially when they deserve it. Will, let's run that, please. Thank you.
My yard. Get your bitch ass out my yard. Now, the police stopped my motherfucking car, took my license plate to pull back up and to give me my plate back. So he took my plate. Now he pulling up to give me my plate. Put it back on the car. Boss man, I'd like you to put it right back on my car where you took it. I'm going to give it back to you, okay? You don't want to put it back on where you took it off? You took it off, put it back. I'm not going to sit here and get an argument. You didn't want to do that when I told you about my insurance. Okay. Give me my damn tag. Okay. Now, didn't I tell you that I had insurance, right?
Listen, okay? At the time, okay, it said they were revoked.
But I told you what?
I told you on my side it showed revoked, okay?
And
my job is to take it tax.
Did you even check my insurance?
Yes.
You didn't check my insurance. Let me tell them, because we veterans, bro, and you know what it is? You know how many times?
I'm not going to argue with you.
Let me tell them.
We're both disabled. Mental health. You're fucking with us, man.
I'm not arguing with you.
Now let me tell you.
I'm telling you what the fuck is the truth.
I hear you.
It is the truth. Okay. You left me on the side of the road. I'm gonna tell you something. Because I'm a disabled veteran. You left me on the side of the road and told me to figure it out. No, let him leave. Get the fuck out my yard. Get your bitch ass out my yard. Get your bitch ass out my yard. And know that you fucked up, you piece of shit. Yeah, get the fuck out my yard. Looking stupid. Took my plate to bring me my shit back. This is Cody Isbell. Look at his bitch ass right here. Cody Isbell. Back up out the yard. Get the fucking scooting. Get the fucking scooting. Bitch ass motherfucker. You see that middle finger? Back your bitch ass up. Right out the yard. Back your bitch ass up. Bitch.
Chat, an informal survey, if you will. most white guys named Cody are bitch ass niggas, aren't they? Like Cody is like a bitch ass nigga white boy name. And that's a new term, bitch ass nigga white boy. Yes, a white boy who is a bitch ass nigga. 8 times out of 10, his name will be Cody. Ain't no real niggas named Cody. No real white niggas named Ain't no real white niggas named Cody. They all little hoes, especially the ones wearing a uniform. Right on to them brothers. And to the brother off camera who said, "We are black disabled veterans with mental health issues, and you are fucking with us." See, that's what racism does. Racism causes mental distress onto those that are experiencing it. And if you've never experienced racism, you don't understand how grating and wearing it is, how much it can just erode different parts of your patience, of your character, of even your humanity. You know what I mean? The racist whites of America ought to be glad that black people have shown them tremendous grace, because the instant that we decide to stop being gracious, whoo-wee, y'all not gonna like it. Y'all not gonna like it, because we've been real nice for a long time, and people is tired. Thank you all so much for joining me. As I'm getting ready to close out of here, I want to remind you all to please tune in to me and the Ear Doctor's most recent episode of Classical Breakdown. We did it on Thursday on Albie Shore's In Effect Mode. And if you had an opportunity to watch, surely you noticed that me and the Ear Doctor were really finished by about 11:30. We had gone through the bright spots on the Albie Shore In Effect Mode album, which, by the way, there's many bright spots. 7 out of 9 tracks. Very well done. But we ran out of things to say because y'all left us hanging. We thought y'all was gonna call up and give us your Albie Shore memories, and nobody did. Nobody did. So me and the Ear Doctor sitting there tap dancing like Daffy Duck and shit. But I appreciate all that came out and supported. Shout out to Men's Mobile Auto Care. Shout out to Vicky Blues, per usual, for always supporting the thing. So we appreciate it. We don't know what we're doing next week, so y'all got to tune in and we'll listen out for that. And don't forget to subscribe to Black Liberation Media. Tune in to the Remix Morning Show, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday through Friday. Yep. So my palate cleanser is not funny. It's not humorous. It's uplifting, but it doesn't initially come off as uplifting. Let me explain. So this clip on TikTok, people do not always do the greatest job of captioning stuff. So sometimes it's like, what is the context here? So the clip is reported to have been in Washington, D.C., though in the caption it says Washington, D.C., Ashburn. So there's Ashburn, Northern Virginia, and then there's Washington, D.C. So they are not the same. So I'm not 100% clear where this took place in, but definitely took place in the D.C. area. Maybe it happened in the city proper. And the video is going to open with a white guy who's maybe he's drunk. I'm not really sure what his issue is, but he's yelling. He's screaming. He's belligerent. He's barking at someone to get the fuck on, get the fuck out. And the point of view of the person who's recording, they have their camera on the man who was yelling at them, but they are outside on a sidewalk and there are others around. And the reason I chose this clip as a palate cleanser is because I believe the person who is doing the recording is a Black woman. And it will be a Black man who comes to this woman's defense, seemingly a woman he does not know, a woman who was a stranger to him, a woman who he saw being accosted and verbally attacked by a white man. And this Black man came to this sister's defense And that is why it is tonight's palate cleanser, because I don't see this enough. Black women are unprotected out here and vulnerable and susceptible to all kinds of violence. So to see a brother in particular put himself out there in defense of this sister, it gave me hope and it made me feel good. So Will, let's run this from the beginning. Thank you, sir.
Walk away. Walk away.
Let her walk away.
Walk away. Get the fuck out of my fucking neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. I fucking live here.
You gotta go, sir.
Move. Go about your business. You're disturbing everybody in this area. You can push it. There you go.
Yeah.
Any day now.
Don't fucking stand next to me. I'm not fucking talking to you.
We can do this all day.
Get the fuck out. You get the fuck out. Don't fucking
Are you
wave
okay?
your hand.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Don't fucking wave your hand in my fucking face.
Or what?
I can't hear what you're saying. Don't wave your fucking hand in my face.
Or what?
Don't fucking put your fucking face in my face.
What? Go about your
You
business.
fucking
Get the fuck out of her
approach me.
face.
You enter my fucking physical space.
That
I'm
is
gonna call
a
the fucking
woman.
police.
Do what you
don't
gotta
fucking
do.
reach for your fucking weapon.
Do what you gotta
Get
do.
the fuck out of here, man.
Go to your
Get
apartment.
the fuck out of here.
What?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
I was waiting for my. I was standing waiting for my Uber driver. He ran up to me.
Loser, man. Loser you are, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know him. I was waiting for my Uber driver. He's probably here. On that road, he walked
You
up
think
to
this is
me.
funny?
See you
You
later.
come here, you fucking attack me in my fucking
See you
neighborhood.
later.
This is my
Get out of
fucking
her
neighborhood,
fucking
man.
face.
This is my fucking
Get out of her
neighborhood.
fucking face.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of her
You
fucking
get the fuck
face.
out of here.
Bye.
Don't touch me.
Bye.
Don't fucking touch
Bye.
me.
Bye.
Yo,
Get out of her face.
Just take a walk, huh?
Hurry up. Quickly.
Just take a walk.
Quickly.
You okay? Are you
Quickly.
okay? Don't fucking.
Something. It's entirely too early and it's Monday.
Don't fucking get in my face.
Or what?
You're getting in our face.
Or what?
No, she walked up on
Or
us. I didn't
what?
fucking talk to you. I didn't fucking
Or
talk
what?
to you.
It's your
neighborhood, right?
Or what?
Or what?
Or
I
what?
fucking live here.
We don't give a
Fuck
fuck.
out.
I'm born and raised. Are you an expat? Are you from DC? No? Did you move here? From where? This is the energy you're going to get forever. Don't you ever walk up to a woman like that ever again. Do you understand?
Don't put your fucking
Don't.
away. Oh!
Oh, and it fades to black, fades to black. Don't know what happened. Something happened. Something got thrown. Somebody fell. Maybe somebody got slapped in the teeth. Who can really say? But here's what I want to say. Number one, thank you so much to that brother who would not leave. That black man could have walked away. He could have looked at the situation, saw it ain't have nothing to do with him, and went about his business. And let me tell you something. I think that what that young man just did is not typical. That is not what most people would do. I told y'all I have been attacked physically, verbally on the streets of New York, I've had men that I don't know come put hands on me. And guess what happened? Guess what the bystanders and witnesses did? Nothing. They didn't do shit. They didn't step in. They just went, I heard people gasp. Didn't nobody extend an arm, a hand, a fist, a slap? Nothing. They were bystanders. And I understand, sometimes if you play the hero, you could end up the victim. And that is a real and legitimate fear and concern. I don't suggest that everyone intercede in any and all altercations that you might witness in public. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Motherfuckers who are domestically violent can be killers, right? So, everybody assess the situation, engage it for yourself. Of course, in your actual physical ability, it matters a lot in those situations. But that young brother screamed on that white man and was willing to put himself physically in between that belligerent drunk and who I presume to be a sister who was being screamed at. And again, I don't know the context. I don't know what happened before camera started rolling. I don't know. But I know there is no circumstances in which that man should have been that aggressive with that sister, let alone on a public street, and nobody intervened and or said anything. But there were multiple people that said something, but the black brother what was obviously the most intense in his response, and I think there was a white woman around, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? She told him to fuck off and go elsewhere. I appreciate people that just don't let things slide, particularly when it's a male female dynamic, right? Men kill women out here all the time. They kill their wives, they kill women that are complete strangers to them, okay? Please understand, if you ever see a man being aggressive physically, verbally, being confrontational in a physical or verbal way with a woman, please take an extra moment and make sure that she's okay. Women die because of male rage, okay? Women die when men are inebriated or under the influence and somehow they feel as though they have been crossed somehow, right? Like it's really not a game. Gender-based violence is very real out here. And again, salute to that young brother. Salute. And I thank him. I'm so, in a sense, a little comforted that he lives in this area or he's from this area. I'm glad to know that there's brothers like that out here. So thank that. Thank you to him. And that's my palate cleanser, y'all. Black women are not wholesale unprotected out here. And thank you to anybody that extends protection, physical, verbal, privilege protection. If you extend it to help a Black woman, I thank you and I appreciate you very much. And that's our program, kids. Oh, look at that. 9 o'clock. Look at y'all. Y'all got nice long BIDWKB, long stroking. the long BIDWKB stroke. Y'all like it? Felt good? All right. Good talk. I appreciate you all. What's up to Yipper99? I see you out here. Who else we got in here? I see you, Fran French. Who else we got up in here? Thank you so much to our good people. I appreciate we got who? Oh, big up. Is Infinite Content in here? Peace, Infinite Content, Infinite 8 Flow. Afra sings. Happy belated birthday, Afra. Leo season is over. Hold on. Everybody bow your heads. Wait a minute. And I'll take with me the memories. Be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard. It's hard. Thank you, Vesper. It's so hard to say goodbye to Leo season. It's so hard to say goodbye to Leo season. But what up, Virgos? I actually like Virgos. I have a lot of Virgo placements. So, and some of my best good buddies are Virgos. So I'm not too sad. I am a little sad, but happy belated birthday, Afro. I hope you had a good birthday. Head on a swivel out there in them Columbia High streets, baby, because the Bodine is out there. Who else we got in here tonight? What's up? Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Pamela Jones. Thank you. Is Holly in here? Holly Horn? Peace, Holly. Thank you. So, Ancient Crustacean, I think I saw you in here earlier. Hey, just peace, Silberg. What's up, Silberg? Chichi Macha, New Orleans. Chichi Macha, when the sister said, I'm from New Orleans, if you know, you know, I said, yes, girl, I do know. I have been a victim of crime in New Orleans and took my ass back into the French Quarter the next day. Okay? It's okay. $40 to have a good time. Oh, well. Charge it to the game. Peace, KJ Sakuma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. So thank you all so much. Please like the video on your way out the door. Thank you so much to Will and Molly. We will see y'all back on the block on Tuesday. Black people, non-black people, we love y'all so much. Please be safe out here, okay? See y'all later. Bye-bye. Deuces, deuces.